History of Python. History of Python. Python is a general purpose interpreted object oriented programming language. Object oriented programming language. Python was created by Guido van Rossum. Python was created by Guido van Rossum in the Netherlands in 1990. It was named after the popular British comedian Troopy Monty Python Flying Chris. Full stop. When Rossum developed Python as a hobby and in Python has become a popular programming language wide use in industry and academia due to its simple cosigns and intuitive syntax and sensitive library. Full stop. Python is a general purpose programming language. That means you can use Python to write code for any programming task. Python is now used in the Google search engine. Full stop. In Miss Critical project at NASA and in a intersection processing at the New York Stock Exchange. Full stop. Python is interpreted, which mean that Python code is translated and executed by in a interpreted interpreter interpreted one statement at a time as described early in the chapter. Python is a object oriented programming language. Full stop. In data in a Python are object created from class. Full stop. A class is essential a type or category that define object of the same kind with property and method for manipulating object. Full stop. The object oriented programming is a kind with property and method for manipulating object. Full stop. Object oriented programming is a powerful tool for developing reusable software. Reusable software. Full stop. Object oriented programming in Python will be covered in details. Cover in detail. No, full stop. Python is now being developed and maintained by large team of a volunteer and in a is available for free for the Python Software Foundation. Pow, Pow, Software Foundation. Software Foundation. Full stop. Two versions of the Python are currently coexistent. Python 2. Python 2 हो गया. Python 2. Python 2 हो गया. Python 2. Python 2 launching Python. Launching Python. You have Python install on the Window OS. Window OS हो गया. Window OS. Full stop. You can start Python in a command. Python in a command हो गया. Python in a command window by typing Python at the command promote by IDLE interactive development environment. Interactive development environment is in a integrated development environment for Python. Full stop. You can create, open, save, edit, integrate, edit and Python program in IDLE. Full stop. Both the command line Python interpreter and IDLE are available after Python is installed on your machine. Install on your machine. Okay, install on your machine. IDLE can also be accessed directly from the Windows Start button by searching for Python command line and IDLE Python. IDLE Python. Okay, IDLE Python. After Python start, you can see the symbol. Okay, you can see the symbol. Creating Python source code file. Creating entering Python statement at the statement promote is convenient. Full stop. But the statement are not saved. Full stop. To save statement for later use, you can create a text file to store the statement and use the following command to execute the statement in the file. Python file name dot py. file name .py. The text file can be created using a text editor such as a notepad. The text file name is called a Python source file or a script file or module by the conversion. Python file are name with the extension .py. .py you get .py you get .py. .py you get dot क्या हो गया .py हो गया .py क्या हो गया .py .py हो गया .py स्पेशल करेक्टर ओपन एंड क्लोज पैरेंथिस पॉन्ड साइन हो गया पॉन्ड साइन हो गया क्या यूजिंग पाइथन टू परफॉर्म मैथमेटिकल computation. Python program can perform all sort of the mathematical computation and display the result. Full stop. To display the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of the two number. X and Y use the following code. हो गया X and Y. Programming style and documentation हो गया. Good programming style and proper documentation make a program easy to read and prevent error. हो गया. Appropriate command style. Proper spacing हो गया. Programming error can be categorized into 3 types: syntax error, runtime error, logical error. Syntax error, runtime error, or logical error. Syntax error. The most common error you will encounter are syntax error. Full stop. Like any programming language, Python has its own syntax, and you need to write code that obey that syntax rule. Full stop. If your program violate the rule, for the example, if a quotation mark is missing or a word is misspelled, Python will report syntax error. हो गया. Syntax error result from the error in code instructions such as a mistyping a statement. हो गया. Mistyping a